In this video, I'm going to show you what's inside this glued together window gearbox. This may not be exactly the same as your gearbox, but may be similar enough to help you figure out what's wrong with yours, how to fix it, and hopefully save yourself some cash. I removed the two screws and separated the motor from the gearbox. I'm not taking the motor itself apart because I'm pretty sure the problem is in the gearbox. I scored the edges with a hacksaw and used a razor knife to cut towards the cover to remove some of the glued together areas to make it easier to pry the cover off. Then I pried in a few different places until I heard the glue start to let go, then continued working my way around until the cover came off. The cover doesn't appear to provide any support, so if you crack it, just seal the crack and it'll probably be fine. Remove the E-clip with a small screwdriver, then the gear and the washer. I collected most of the grease so I could reuse it. This is a wave washer. It keeps spring tension on some of the parts. This is the most important part of the video. These are rubber pucks. Not all gearboxes use this same exact design, but something similar to this is in every video I could find on window gearboxes. From what I've been able to find, these help dampen annoying vibrations that also cause premature wear. They also prevent damage to all the components by softening the impact when the window hits the top or the bottom of its travel, or something hard like your kid's head. You can see the wear from the three round metal sleeves pressing and slamming into the pucks. I was getting ready to replace this motor because the window occasionally jammed at the bottom and always jerked and vibrated on the way up and down. I'm pretty sure the slack in these worn out pucks is what was causing the jerking motion. I flipped the pucks to even out the wear, but in the description I'll explain why that may be a mistake. For this design I was able to cut up some plastic pieces of different thicknesses and use them as shims to eliminate the slack. Be sure the shims are below the surface. If not, you won't be able to get the E-clip back on. I didn't put shims in the outer curved area because they might slip out between the metal and plastic pieces. Be sure to shim each of the pucks the same way, or the holes won't line up with the metal sleeve and you won't be able to get everything back together. Reassemble all the parts. Lubricate the shaft before you reinstall it to prevent wear on the brass bearing. I put a few notes about that brass bearing in the description. To install the E-clip, you have to press on the gear assembly to overpower the wave washer. So be sure to install the E-clip before you glue the cover on. Be sure to lubricate the tip of the shaft before you insert it so it goes in nice and easy. Clean the plastic and seal it up with an adhesive to keep dirt and water out. I'll put some information about the adhesive I'm using in the description. It seals well and can also be removed fairly easy in case I have to take this apart again. That's the basics of what's inside this type of gearbox. When I reassembled all this in the truck, thankfully the jerking problem had totally stopped. Only time will tell if shimming the pucks also solved my occasional jamming problem. If it continues to jam, I might take it apart again and make a new video of what I find. I do tend to update the status of a repair in the description, and I put tips and tricks and whatever cool things my viewers tell me in there. If you don't see a recent update, ping me and I'll update the description. I'll leave you with a quick shot of the end where the motor shaft rides. I think it's just an adjuster for the end play in the motor gear shaft, but it might also have an offset to adjust the play between the two gears. If any of you take this area apart, please let us know what's in there, and I'll add some notes about it to the description. Be sure to check the information section for updates, corrections, and links to the related videos. YouTube channels and videos are ranked by likes, subscribers, and share count. So please like this video, subscribe to my channel, and most of all, please share this video. Thanks for watching.